Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another mini series on viewing the updated redesign of the app. Now, on the right hand side, we have the app as it stands now, which is version 2, and to my left is version 3. These are just the design files. The coding is currently in process. It's probably more than 50% complete, but there's a lot to fix and update before it's ready to have people to start onboarding. For now, you can sign up or sign in and use version 2, and what will happen is all the data will be migrated to version 3 of the app. So there are a lot of changes and updates being made to the app. Right now, there's about 8 modules, or I should say, I call them plugins, but they're basically 8 core features. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I guess 9. So 9 core features here. And in the upgrade, there's going to be 17. So if you go to this link right here, you can click through all the screens at your own pace. And I did do a overview video, and it's almost an hour long. And so what I'm doing now is doing one video for each of the plugins, aka features. So this video is going to be on Chyme. So you can watch the full overview, and then you can go to this link. You can click through at your own pace, and then you can also watch each individual video. And the reason why I'm doing that is, an hour is pretty long. And also, not all these features, in order to use the app, you don't have to use all the features. So if you're just interested in one specific feature, then you have the ability to just go directly to that feature, listen to it, provide any feedback, etc., and learn more about that specific feature. So this video is on Chyme, and Chyme is effectively a social audio space. Now, Chyme is available right now as in version 2. If you log into the web app, which is app.chargingthefuture.com, and then the direct link is apps Chyme. This Chyme is the only feature as it stands right now that has a mobile app. Everything else is a web app. What's going to happen with version 3, which is the upgrade, everything that's available in the web app will be available as a part of the Android app. And so right now, if you want to access Chyme, you basically log into the web app on your Android phone, you go to Chyme, and then you generate a sign-in link, and then you'll get access to the Android app. And it has it here, a link for you to download the app. Now, as you can see, well, I don't have the screenshot pulled up on me right now for the Android app, but this on the left-hand side is the redesign, the web version. It's radically different for anyone who has looked at the Android application. If you're not familiar, social audio is basically like a peer-to-peer radio station where you can basically um, create a audio space and talk virtually, basically like on the phone with anybody. Now, our app is obviously exclusively for human trafficking survivors, targeted individuals, and so you're basically in a place where, or in a community where everyone is a targeted individual, and you're able to speak on any topic that you want. So once you have an account, you can create a room, and you can create a private room, which is just available for just the individuals who are part of the community. So if you create a private room within the app, that means anyone who's part of the community can listen and join in on the conversation. If you create a public room, then anyone on the internet can effectively listen into the conversation, but they cannot join as a speaker. This very first screen that we're looking at is basically the homepage web view of Chyme, and it shows here that someone is not signed in, and this is a way to give an opportunity for people to learn more about the community before they join. And this is an example of a public room that was made where someone can hear the conversation and they're not signed in, so they can't join as a speaker. So then the next screen shows what it looks like once someone is signed in. So once you're signed in, you can join a room, you can start a room yourself. And for, I'm not sure how many people are aware of it, but there was, or there is, an app called Clubhouse. And this is kind of designed around their first iteration where it was very simple and straightforward to use. And I really enjoyed that experience. So Chime is basically the targeted individuals version of Clubhouse. And let's see. And then this is just a screen of what it looks like when there's absolutely no rooms, no content yet. Or I should say there's no rooms that are live yet. Again, these are the mock-ups. These mock-ups have been implemented, but they're still, again, I think in total the app is maybe 50% done. There's a lot of more coding that needs to be completed to make this operate really well. And then this is just the loading screen. So it's going to look, this is what it's going to look like as the app is loading information onto the screen. And as I mentioned, the web version is going to be identical to the Android version. So here is a view of what it looks like on your mobile phone if you're not signed in. And then if you are signed in, this is what it's going to look like on the mobile. And then on mobile, what it looks like if there aren't any rooms yet, and then you can start a room or schedule a room for later. And that is it for Chyme feature. So if you have any feedback, please let me know.